I'm Arjun, and I'm really excited to show you Retriever.ai. Retriever is an AI web agent Chrome extension that gets your browser self-driving. Retriever can autonomously do tasks for you, scrape data to sheets, and call APIs as you browse with just natural language and your own browser tabs. We are one of the few agents that take a DOM-only approach that allows us to be parallel, fast, and secure, and within your own browser. So, with the compared to other agents that take a vision-based approach, they can only take action on the actively rendered browser tab. Since we take a DOM approach, we can work seamlessly across multiple parallel background tabs and distribute workflows to break down complex multi-step steps in parallel. So, additionally, we are one of the few agents that are secure and sandbox within your own browser, and we don't take any debugger permissions. Debugger permission is a very high risk permission with active exploits that leaves your browser at risk to hacks. Since we are working on your own browser, we also have access to sites that are blocked by cloud based agents such as LinkedIn, Instagram. They usually detect that the IPs coming from operator or manus or from a data center, and they're just automatically blocked. We also take a DOM-based recording that allows our agent, once you demonstrate a task, to repeat it perfectly every time you call that. We also leverage the DOM to have hallucination-free scraping, and we also excel at non-English websites. Both of these are problem with web-based agents, as it's not high resolution enough that for the model to like extract text from images. We also give our agent an array of tools that allows the agent to plan and construct a multi-step complex workflows. Tools ranging from extracting data sets to sheets and reading columns of URLs and expanding them as new tabs, filling PDF forms, generating dashboards and graphs. So you have a whole tool set here with our agent. We also, with our Retriever AI exchange functionality and sharing feature, you're able to seamlessly share something you've created on your own browser for someone else to re-execute on their browser. So this is the extension on the side, and as you can see, you can pin it and be able to open and close just from the top of the browser. And you can see our new mascot, Retriever. Hey, you gave a simple command to find the most recent LinkedIn connections, and then for the first 10 connections, like go to those connections' actual LinkedIn profile by deep crawling them and getting their name, education, current company, and job into their into Google Sheets. So Retriever, you can see its thoughts and actions as it came to this step. It already clicked through multiple steps and came to their connections page. And you can give feedback at any time, like just by typing here and sending the feedback to the agent, like, hey, you're done, or you need to go to this page actually, and you can pause and let it take over. And so as you can see here, it came to this connections page and decided I can parallelize this task and open all of these profiles as new tabs in parallel, and then get the data from their actual profile tabs. So instead of like clicking through each one, coming back, which is a long horizon task, it decided to just open them, and you can see it wrote it to Google Sheets using our tools here. And it also wrote it here to the chat. And you can also see from the chat previous things. If you just hover on the left, you see the chat panel and you can see previous chats. Let's dive into this other use case of Retriever, where instead of taking actions on just the currently active tab, Retriever takes actions on multiple tabs in parallel. So say you have these Amazon product pages that you can choose as tabs to take actions on. And this prompt that for each of the tabs, like Amazon product listings, extract their prices, ratings, and reviews. Retriever automatically scrolls to the bottom to ensure that everything is loaded in the tabs, and it's planning out what to take and do actions on. So you can see here it wrote to Sheets all the prices and ratings for all of them. We have like capabilities to send a screenshot of the current active tab to give additional context to the model, attach files, attach multiple Google Sheets. So with Retriever, we only have permission to the files you grant access to. So with this drive picker, you grant us access to, like, say, these 3 sheets. We open them so you can see them, and we also added them to the context here. We can dive deep into another functionality of Retriever where you can use recordings to ground the model for repeated and perfect executions. So say you wanted to record a flight booking demo, and you want to book a flight from SF to New York. So you can just demo the actions with Retriever, and Retriever will be able to replicate it, these more complex date and location picker actions. So say Oakland to Newark, January 15th to 20th, and you click search. And that is the goal of this agentic action. So we have the recordings already attached to the context, and we can say just to redo the recorded actions. So nothing is selected currently, and Retriever is using the elements we have recorded as being interacted with to determine how to redo those actions. So it's selecting the same things we've done before. So with the more complex elements to interact with, like date pickers, location pickers, you should use a recording functionality to get the model to do this, to do those tasks. Soon we'll support having multiple recordings, and you could just have them added to the context, and it should replicate it should be able to automate more complex actions. So this is in contrast to vision-based recordings. We found that DOM-based recordings are very token efficient as well as less confusing to the model. Imagine you just sending screenshots of tons of extraneous information that just confuses the model to replicate. So it has already done the fill out the pickers, and it's done doing the same exact booking we wanted. In addition to recordings, we have other functionalities such as tool usage. So if you can open and see the current functions you have exposed to the model, and you can allow the model to autonomously call them, or you can call them yourself with manually just typing with the at symbol and filling in the prompt parameters. So for example, you could go to detailed of this function, and we open it right here in this extension page, so you can see what it does. So this is just a demo logging one, but we have other functions like messaging Slackbot, and you can create your own through here. So you can toggle if AI is able to use it, execute, test it, share the function through our private sharing with the URL functionality, and you can create your own by coming here, entering a name, and like either writing the code yourself, like in JavaScript, or you can just tell Retriever write a function to message Slack, for example, and using this code generation tool. Maybe I Using this code generation tool, we can generate this function, and you'll be able to able to get the model to use it or call it yourself as you browse. We also have a capability to reuse previous tasks. So if you select this, the previous user input will be appended to the current chat. You could see the actual actions that happen. So since Retriever constructs multi-step plans, you could see the plans it came up with, and what was the previous output, or like what were the tabs it worked on, and you can create composite tasks of previous steps. So you can create a multi-step workflow, complex multi-step workflow. You can always check for more information, and you can also select schedules to you can also create new schedules to run things on a frequency, like every day weekday at 9 a.m. And you can create a cron schedule yourself or convert it here. Previous functionality expose functions of like act, crawl, extract, research, just by like creating selecting this function and giving the prompt you wanted. um, yeah, you can always see the current credits here. If you hover, it gets refreshed, and if you click it, you will be able to go to our Stripe landing page to book a subscription or upgrade a subscription tier as well. You can give more context to the model so that it remembers more stuff about you as it's filling out forms, etc., by going to your user settings profile. We're excited to see the things you guys come up with and the use cases for Retriever. Thank you so much for giving it a try.